coming. Danny Alvarez, a.k.a. Ringwalk. Introduce.
What's going on, brother? Yeah, we got Cristian Williams, featherweight out of Chicago, 11-0, 7 KOs, currently undefeated. He's out here, in the top ranked gym, getting some of the best work in the city, and just wanted to get him on the show, give him a platform, be able to introduce him to those who may not know, who, aren't familiar with him yet. So
good morning,
Cristian,
champ.
Thank you.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Man, appreciate
Definitely
you getting up early.
Yeah, man. Thank you for stopping by and helping us continue to be the Breakfast Club of boxing. Danny, so I'm going to put the pressure on you, man. Why Chris? What is it about him? Why'd you get him in the studio? He's 10-0, 7 KOs.
11.
Why should be
11. I'm sorry, 11.
No, yeah, you're right. Can't take one away from you at all.
Yeah, put the
you
work
had to
in.
train in. You had to train and go to camp for that. But why should we be tuned in with the plethora of fighters in the boxing world? Why him?
Well, he just caught my attention when I was coming around the city. I was hearing his name a lot, and watching him work with other top names in the sport, other top names in the gym, and I know he was working alongside Jamel and a lot of other big names in the sport. Just wanted to give him an opportunity to come on here because maybe a name that we have to get to know in the near future. So, Cristian, just talk to us, man. What you got going on right now? What brought you to Vegas?
Well, my fault, Danny. I ain't mean to cut you off, but not maybe. It's definitely gonna be a name in the future.
Right.
I'm just getting my feet wet, and that's why I'm out here in Vegas. You feel me? Just to expand and get better. Cause back in the crib, it's just a lot of distraction, everything going on, and it's not a lot of boxing out there.
Right.
Out here is everything boxing. So to get better, and you got to be where you need to be. In Vegas, where I need to be.
No, definitely Vegas.
Let me jump in. So what brings you to Vegas? Did you transition just to evolve your boxing career? Is it just for camp? Can you explain?
So I'm back and forth from the crib to here, just for camp. My boy, I know y'all have my boy Kenneth Sims here, and basically, he saw me. I be working with him at the crib, and he told me like, man, bro, you got to get up out of here. He like, when I get out there, I'm got the best work. It's just so much work. So I'm like, man, I appreciate you. So he brought me out here, and I came out here, I want to say a few months ago, and working out, and Coach K liked me, and Coach K said that he wanted me back, and we here. So I'm out here putting on great performances, and just trying to be the top of boxing.
Now, was that the last time you were out here? I remember seeing you. I just can't remember. That was before your fight in Buckhead, right?
Nah, that was right after.
Oh, right after
Yeah.
your fight in Buckhead?
Yeah.
Okay. That was November. You haven't been in the ring since. Just talk to us. What's in the works for you right now? Like, what do you have going? And when ideally would you be back in the ring?
So actually, they talking about the end of May. I'll be fighting. I think in Texas. I'm dealing with RBE management. They kind of mess with me, so we gonna take it all the way. I just need a little support and backing, and we gonna do it.
RBE. I don't think I'm familiar unless I know the names of the people. Who's the manager?
Kevin Smalls.
Okay.
So I know you were working with Jamel. You were
when he fought Carl Frampton, I was his sparring partner for that entire camp.
Just talk to us about that, and what was that like, and what other names have you gotten some good working with?
Well, right now I'm sparring the Maloney twins.
We just seen them.
Yeah.
How's that been?
Oh no, it's great work. Working with them just showed me this where I belong, and I keep working. I'm gonna be at the top of boxing.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
yeah. But the work with Jamil was great. It was a long camp, because that was during the pandemic. So I was out there, I want to say 3 to 4 months on and off sparring with him. But it was, as you can see, he put on one of the best performances of his life, against Carl Frampton.
He definitely did. Absolutely did.
So, I guess, I was great work.
And I know that's a no BS gym. Like, all those guys get dog work. They put it in. I
gotta hit y'all with the
rounds.
breaking news. I don't know if y'all know, Jamel's no longer in that camp. He's being trained by Manny Robles in California now.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
He is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, I might know some things, but you know, you can't speak on it. So, I mean, I'm glad you said it.
Nah. You can't come on the radio, say you know some things, and then not speak on it. What happened? I mean, just a hint, and I'll figure it out. I'm very good.
No, I don't know what happened. I just heard what you heard. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know nothing different.
Yeah, I gotta get him on here. He's not giving anyone the reason. He's just like, oh no, you know.
It might just be a mutual thing. Like they might have just, you know, parted ways.
But how though? You think about it. You've suffered 2 losses. You get with this team that makes a complete turnaround of your career and then brings you to a world title. And then not only the world title, but the biggest fight of your career versus Shakur. And now the next fight you're gone. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm interested in that story from a journalistic standpoint, obviously.
For sure. Well, you know, that's something you got to find out. But I'm gonna stay neutral. I'm gonna stay neutral. I don't know nothing I'm supposed to not know, but I'm pretty sure it's a pretty good reason.
What was the lessons that you learned the most out there getting that work? So did you guys go from Nebraska to Colorado?
Yeah. So initially, what happened was one of my guys named Phil. He from the crib as well in Chicago, and he been working with them in Omaha. And he like, man, come down here and spar and come work. So when I came down there to work with Jamil, you know, we put in some rounds. It was great work, and that's how they ended up bringing me down to camp. So yeah, we started off in Nebraska, and then we went to Colorado.
So what would you say? Just some things that you learned being around all those guys. I mean, because I know I saw you in the Terrence pictures. They got Steve Nelson down there. They got some guys in that gym. What would you say you were able to pick up from them that you really stuck with you?
Work ethic.
Yeah, that's definitely a big thing, but just next level. You feel me? Because when you in the presence of a champion, a world champion, you get to see like this is what I need to do to be there. You know, what type of work needs to be put in, what type of diet, just the whole lifestyle in which I need to live in order to be world champion. So it just gives you a different perspective of what's going on, so you can get to that level even past that.
So do you currently have go ahead, Nas.
I just want to know, what did you see different? Like now you got with Shakur and them, you're at the top rank, Jing, you're getting around all these elite level fighters. What do you see that you're doing, that they're doing different from you, that you felt like, okay, I might have to step up, or, oh, wow, I'm training just as hard as them, so I'm on track. You know, was there anything like that? Did you notice anything?
So I'm training hard, but I see it as a different level, but it ain't a different level in the sense far as different type of workouts, but knowledge and then just the people you're around. You know, being in Chicago, you know, I know y'all gonna laugh, but I feel like I'm one of the best. But like Kenny, Anton, all of them said they was, but you know, we in different weight classes. But as far as the look guys, yeah, I'm one of the best in Chicago. You know, Josh Greer as well. But just being around amongst other world champions, just being around better people. You know, you can't get better if you the best, you know. So just being around these guys, you know, you learn more, and it's competitive as well. You know, you working out with people that's on the same type of time you want. You know,
you ever heard the saying, you never want to be the richest man in the room?
For sure.
You know, it's kind of like that, man. Like, you don't ever want to be the best in the room, because it's like, you know, you need something to get you going, right? To get to get you fired up. You know, I'm sure in the case of like somebody like Terrence Crawford or Shakur, seeing all the young guys, that's what keep them going. Yeah. But definitely a lot,
and the money too.
Of course, you know, the money. You know, the money and the big fights, right? The
For sure, yeah, absolutely.
Can I jump in? I just want to double back to the Maloneys. What's their intensity like? Because when we were last in the gym, which was maybe 48 hours ago, when Devin was doing his photo shoot.
Yeah, I was there too.
There.
I was there.
Okay. Maloney's just arrived, right? That was the first day.
Exactly. That's the first day we sparred. Was actually Tuesday. We sparred yesterday, and we're gonna spar again tomorrow.
How was their intensity? Because, I think yesterday we might have heard that they're highly motivated and they're going to be on the George Kambosos-Devin Haney undercard. It's going to be like this Australian affair. Bob is looking to put it on. So, they have to go back to their hometown and now show out. So I'm just wondering
Well,
how it's
they fight
transition.
next week.
Yeah, they fight.
Yeah, but they're also going to be
Right.
they're also going to be on Devin's card with Kambosos.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I expected that though. You know, they support each other in Australia. You know, Kambosos made it clear that he wanted back at the career. So
how have they been in the ring, and like, what is it that you see between them two? Like, is there one that stands out more than the other? To you?
They both great work. You know, I feel like I'm the best. So every time I step in the ring, you gonna have to show me. But they great work though. But I like me personally, the Andrew, you know, he a little bit better to me. That's just me personally. But they great work. I can see why, you know, they at the top, but you know, I'm just inching my way, you know, and eventually it's gonna be me.
So, you know, sparring some great names, getting some good work in. What's next for you? Is there as far as like, maybe are you in talks with anybody, a promoter, maybe a network trying to get some sort of deal going for you, or anything along those lines?
Nothing close, but I mean, I'm in talks with everybody, but everybody talk, you know. But it's more or less about when they send the paperwork, and then we'll really make a decision from there. But, you know, you talk to everybody, venture out. Ain't nothing to talk to nobody.
So for you, what is it that keeps you going, right? No, you don't have a major deal. You don't have a major promoter behind you. You don't have, you know, any big names or anything like that, but you're still out here, still training, still getting the work in, still getting the rounds in. What is it for you that keeps you going, keeps you motivated in the gym?
Well, I mean, in the amateurs, I was up there, but, you know, I just didn't take it as serious as I was supposed to. But just coming out here, like I told you, at the crib, it's really nothing there for me. But coming out here and seeing everybody and competing with these guys and being in the ring with these guys and really being in there, and I wouldn't say beating them up, but you in there and you like, man, hey, okay, this would being top 10 in the world look like. Okay, I can do that. This is me.
Right.
So it's just motivating to really see it.
Who has given you the best work?
Far as skill wise, Tremaine Williams. Skill wise, he's
From Connecticut?
Yeah, he nice. Like
the one that fought Angelo Leo.
Yeah, but as far as skill,
I thought he was gonna beat Leo, man.
Nah, me too, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
It was short notice.
Keep it short notice, and then I ain't gonna lie. Keep it 100. He probably ain't trained for that fight because he looked tired rather quickly. But sparring him, it was real. It was a chess match, and that's what I consider hard work rather than like maybe a fighter just coming forward where you got to throw punches.
Punching hard.
Yeah, that ain't that's nothing to me. It was a real chess match sparring him.
I got you. You've came in as low as 22, right, in your career.
Yeah.
You think you get down to 20, like to compete at 22, or?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely at 22. I ain't gonna lie, with the perfecting athletes, like when I was
Wow,
down
you
there.
with them too?
Well, I'm not with them, but I got an opportunity to work with them when I was in the Jamil camp. They introduced me to them, and just the way, you know, they do their thing and the way they just got their athletes on point. I feel like I can make 118 dealing with them.
So you saying you learned something from them that you don't need to rehire them? You learned kind of.
Well, I mean, it's not more or less. It's more just they doing their job. They on point. They got everything on the schedule, and they cater to you. You know, like far as Jamil, he could tell him like, you know, I like salsa, and they'll make the salsa for him. So they just make it appealing to you, and they make it great for you.
That's what's up.
That's crazy. We've heard a number of boxers.
Yeah,
recently.
they're becoming the biggest thing in the in boxing in
It's
terms of.
Because the diet is definitely important.
Working.
Yeah, it's important.
It's working, man.
Yeah, losing weight is very important.
And how you do it, right? Like
Absolutely.
everybody got to make the weight. That's something everybody has to do, but it's how you go about it.
For sure.
How you go about it. I've seen it all, being in different fighters camps and things like that. I've seen it all with the weight cut, and you know, some things I'm like, that's interesting, you know.
Yeah.
But if it works, but definitely perfecting athletes is somebody that keeps getting brought up, and obviously
they're making a name for themselves in the industry.
For sure. I didn't have much more. Ness, could you think of anything? Any questions that you may have?
I mean, I did want to ask because we just had the other Chicago.
Oh,
fighter
Antoine,
yesterday.
yeah,
With
yeah.
Antoine Cobbs. Obviously, he's 140, but he did have an opportunity to spar Bud. I know Bud is very competitive.
For sure. Yeah, I done seen Bud at camp. I've been out there with Bud quite a few times. And
So he didn't ask you to get in the ring. I know
Bud,
you're way smaller than him, but because of his competitive nature, I don't know.
no, yeah, he asked me to get in the ring with him because we had.
I knew it, bro. This guy is official.
Because we had gotten into it like just playful. We was playing cards at the crib, and I'm very competitive as well.
Spades.
Yeah, spades.
Little jokers or no jokers?
No jokers. They
Thank
play,
you. Ace down. True, man.
Well, I don't play like that, but that's how they
with
play.
jokers?
I play with jokers,
I play
but
with jokers.
they don't play with jokers. You feel me? So it's very competitive. We doing push-ups after and dealing with Bud. I'm competitive as well. So anything we playing the game,
Right.
cooking, whatever is just a competition.
Cooking.
Oh, for sure.
How
like,
do you compete in cooking?
Who make
the best dinner?
Yeah, who make the best salad? Whose salad look better? So dealing with him is competitive for everything. But I mean, I'm saying you need that though.
Yeah.
Being around him, as far as the workouts the same. He kicking you out the gym if you ain't working for real.
What's up?
Word?
Come on, of course. If he working hard, man, and he setting an example, and you not on the same type of time, you gotta go. He not playing. So, and that's what I'm saying. Little stuff like that show you like, okay, this why I need to be.
Right.
And in order to be world champion, that's what it take. And he at the top of the game, so it ain't. And he leading, so hey, I'm gonna follow.
Did you happen to stay at B&B during the weekend, and were you working out on a Sunday?
Yeah. So when we was in Colorado, we do the little with the mountain or whatever, you walk up in Colorado.
Okay.
On the Sunday, yeah. So I mean, it's pretty much no days off. Like they say that's their rest day, but walking up there / running tough.
Yeah, it's just, that's the day you might take it a little bit lighter, right?
sure.
It might be a little bit shorter. Now, we're the same way, man. When you want to be the best at what you do, you can't really afford to take a day off, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because
Because you playing catch up.
right, when you resting, somebody working.
That's why I
Yeah.
told him we got to do the live fight chat for Savannah Marshall tomorrow.
And I ain't never say no. Yo, look, let me tell you, this guy is terrible, right? This guy is terrible. I'm gonna tell you all.
Oh well, he playing sound effects. Okay. So he feel like he just dropped the bomb on you.
Bro, this guy is terrible. This guy is terrible, yo.
You from Vegas?
Nah. I'm originally from New Jersey, and I moved out to Florida for like 1 year, and then we got this gig. So I've been here for the last 2 weeks. I'm living out here now.
How you like Vegas?
I mean, so far so good. They trying to scare me about the heat, but I'm coming from Florida, so I'm hoping everything's gonna be.
What
right.
heat?
I know, not yet.
It's not. No, it's not hot out here.
Yeah, all right.
So the heat is different. Like
I hear that a lot.
At the crib,
It's humid.
It's humid. So I ain't gonna lie, you musty, you sweating. You feel me? So like,
I hope you ain't musty, champ.
Not me, but I'm just saying this is
for sure.
It's not dry heat. What is it? Humid. It's humid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah,
but
in Chicago,
out
yeah.
here is dry heat.
Yeah, so it ain't that hot.
Well,
But it's the food though.
I hope.
It's
What?
the food here. The food is terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
I've actually found a few. I mean, this guy, have you gone out with him? He knows a lot of spots.
No, I ain't went out with him. I told you we've been working
He
twice
just took
a day.
me to a chicken spot yesterday that's perfect. Like, we got out the gym, went and had rotisserie chicken. He actually had salad. I'm trying to get him down. He actually had salad.
Yeah, champ,
I had sweet potatoes, and that shit was rocking.
What'd you tell me when you saw me at the gym about my weight?
For sure. Because when
I
I first
got him
saw
shadow boxing. We working
Okay.
out at Bones Adam.
Oh
now.
yeah, when I came back last time, he was hitting the pass and everything. You feel me with Albert Bill? So
See,
he be working, man. But it's it take his time.
Nah, I'm
but
gonna keep him
I-
consistent.
yeah,
That's all.
For
He
sure.
just needs consistency.
I took
Yeah.
that day when I was on the pads with Albert. That was my first time working out since Afghanistan. So at least, man, it had been at least a year and a half.
Yeah.
At least a year and a half. But yeah, obviously, the goal is always to become world champion.
Absolutely.
11-0, 7 KOs. You want to get yourself.
I got to
in the
double back.
rankings.
Got to double back. I got the quote from the producer.
oh.
And I quote from Jamel Herring. Bomac felt it was best we go our separate ways, amicably. Difference of opinion on the business of the sport was a surprise because I thought I would end my career there. So he didn't want to leave.
Well, so that's why I
Pushed
told
out.
you. Well, I mean, yeah, but
The
I mean, this ain't
percentage.
Damn, is that? Did you already tell us? Was it Crawford? Like, you ain't working hard enough.
No, I didn't tell you nothing. Don't be, listen, don't be putting, I'll tell you exactly what I mean, but I told you I stay neutral. I don't know nothing about it,
Yeah.
but
I gotta guess.
It sound mutual because knowing both of those guys, they great guys, and I don't really see them, getting into it as far as that. So I feel like, it was just like you said, difference of opinion, and they just went their separate ways because it was best for them on the business side.
I hope it works out for Jamel because I know that Robles has had very good success with fighters that are either coming off a loss or kind of rebuilding. He was able to bring back Charles Martin.
Yeah.
He got Valdez's first world title was with Robles.
Okay.
Andy Ruiz beat AJ with Robles.
Yeah.
There was someone else he had as a world champion, and then they left him, or they're now with him as a world champion. I got to think, but he's got some talent over there.
I think Berto over there for a little bit.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. He got a lot of fighters in and out, So I don't, it's hard to keep
They
up.
are in and out. Good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
In and out, man.
It seems like that's the case with some boxers these days. They're like part-time boxers, or like they'll be in the gym for a fight and then you'll see them, and then you don't see them.
Yeah, this sport real lonely, and this you got to be real dedicated, like real dedicated. You can't no timeouts, no part time, no nothing to be champion. So.
Nah, he don't know that this causes we can hear it in the mic. I know it looks weird, but I've been telling him all week. He loves tapping.
It was more or less about the look, like the 2-finger touch. That's
like stop.
Yeah,
that shit.
you ain't grab him like, hey, bro.
I ain't wanted to look aggressive, man. I'm just like,
you kind of just 2-finger touched him.
I'm trying to do it so it's not obvious because it's I hear it in the mic like dun 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 dun.
But I mean, y'all did a few shows together. I feel like y'all have a different, a
good chemistry.
A good chemistry. So I mean,
I've been knowing him for a while, man. This guy's slept at my house. We've done road trips together, 13 hours in a car. We've slept in different states.
So you could have grabbed him and moved.
Again, I didn't want it to be obvious on the show. Look, you still caught it. I was trying to be like, I was trying to be slick. You still caught it.
You just edit that part out. All right, we
it's live. It's live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we live. Baby.
Oh, okay.
We got a couple super chats. We got Mike Henry said, "What's up, champ? Your thoughts on the youngster Lolo Harris? You know who that is?
No, who is that? Who is that?
I don't know.
I don't want to disrespect nobody. Just
let me
inform
Google
me.
him. Maybe he's from Chicago. Let me Google him.
Yeah.
Lolo Harris.
Yeah, let me see.
You got it, or you want me to do it?
No, I'm doing it. I got it. I'm not familiar myself, so
Yeah, I don't want to disrespect nobody. Just inform me.
Oh, Charles Lolo Harris. Yeah, I'm not familiar. Let's what's that? Okay. Yeah, let me get a screen share. So I guess this him right here. Professional out of Cali. It doesn't say what weight though. Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Must be your weight. If he ain't from Chicago and they asking you about him.
132.
I'm sorry. I don't know nothing about him.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Me either, but shout out. Let me check out his box.
I look good on camera.
Yes, sir. And, let's talk about this since you have a relationship with Jamel Herring. It isn't common knowledge. So, again, breaking news. He was on standby for the George Kambosos fight.
Oh, for
you
real?
didn't even know that.
But you got the inside scoop?
I mean, it ain't really inside. I just, stay informed
For
with a
this
podcast. One? Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I ain't know.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Lou, man. Lou and Bob, bro.
But that's pretty cool though. But I would not to say about the.
He would have been getting a chance at 3 belts, really 4 because of the franchise. He would have got 4 belts off of laws just because you were top ranked.
Hey, that's the perks of being,
with a major.
Exactly. But not to say the fight would have been great, but Devin or Alamo is kind of ideal.
Who you think wins?
Between
Devin and Kambosos. It's official June 5th in Australia. He's got to fight him twice. No rematch for Devin, only a rematch for Kambosos. If Kambosos loses to Devin in Australia June 5th, they got to do it again in October. So Devin
in Australia.
So Devin might as well move out there.
I mean, I talking to the Maloney, they say Australia pretty cool. You just got to watch out for the kangaroos. They say the kangaroos vicious, but I mean, they say Australia cool, but fighting overseas, man, it's a different type of love. So I mean, it's good to experience for sure. But I think me personally, I think Devin wins. I saw him spar live. I was at the gym when he sparred Miguel Berchelt, and he looked good.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
Kenny sparred him. Was it the same day or?
Yeah, it was the same day.
Okay.
But
Kenny sparred him?
Yeah, Kenny.
No, Kenny sparred Berchelt.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say.
Nah, they ain't
schedule him.
Nah, he ain't sparred Devin.
Get him back.
But I saw Kenny spar Berchelt on a different day.
Oh, okay.
Cause that day Devin did most of the rounds. So
okay, I got you.
Most of the rounds, 10.
I can't give you everything, you know.
Okay, because we was just in the gym.
I'm trying to come back to the show, so I can't give you everything.
No. It's all good because we get to see. I think. Well, no, he don't spar today. That's somebody else. That's Shane Mosley. We're gonna go see, but we did see him work, and I know that he's not just starting camp. He's already been full in the camp. He looking good already.
Yeah,
sharp
already.
Yeah.
Like he was working out in 10 ounces already.
Yeah,
that's like 9 weeks out, right?
So that mean he probably knew about the fight before we knew about the fight.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, music. He usually brings up the music, man. What you listening to in the gym, man? What you shadow box to, or do you even like music in the while you're working out?
Oh yeah. See now, our music, no, well, not our music, but our local music, our local artists, our major artists. So I listen to G Herbo, Lil Durk, Polo G. Those my main guys when I'm working at the gym, because I ain't gonna lie, I can relate to what they talking about. So it kind of motivate me to really, get it out the mud. Because as I can see, like he said, why am I still motivated, why I'm going? Because trying to get out the mud. I really don't got nothing to go back to. Not necessarily back to, but it's like I just got to look up. It ain't nothing else.
Look forward, not back, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no looking back for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's what Antoine and a couple other fighters, it seems like everybody's playing Dirk and Herb right now.
For sure.
Seem like is in everybody's playlist.
I'm shocked too because Herbo been out forever. Like
yeah, but I mean you got
back popping.
Well, no, not necessarily back popping. He's still been there, but it's just that
I feel like
his music you got to relate to. Like a lot of music, you don't really understand it because you don't understand what he's talking about. But when you understand what he's talking about, it's real relatable. So you like, it's gonna stay in your playlist.
You get into it.
Yeah, and if I play, we in the car and I'll play it for you. You gonna start listening to him too.
Speaking of cars, man, what's your dream car buy? You make it, or you got a couple of big fights, nice bank. You not breaking your bank to buy the dream car. Which one is it? Do you have one? Are you not into cars? Would you prefer houses, vacations? What do you want to do once you start getting that money rolling in?
Just have financial freedom, like kind of do whatever I want to.
Absolutely.
Like I don't necessarily like have a dream car, like I just need to have this car, but understanding that like if a Bugatti is $2 million, if I'm in a position to buy that, you feel me, that mean I'm well off. So really just be in the position to do whatever I want whenever I want to. That's really the goal, and then have a generational wealth so I can help the next kid or the next family, so they ain't gotta do half what I did, or just open up a funnel so everybody could just eat.
Do you have a plan for when you make it to go back to Chicago?
Sure. Yeah, for sure. As soon as I get my stuff together, like sign with a promotional company, I'm gonna get me a non-for-profit to really help the kids, because a lot of the kids that need help don't have it at all, So really just be in a position to help them full-fledged. Like, hey, you need a ride, you need this, you need that. And get them something to look forward to too, because a lot of
Why do you feel that's important to you, to accomplish something like that, to help out?
Because the kids is the future, and then the kids. I like, not to sound bad enough, but I like kids. They say they raw, they'd tell you, oh,
They
you
gonna
bogus.
always tell you
Oh yeah,
the
they
truth.
wrote, yeah. So
you want to
being-
hear the truth? Talk to
talk
a
to
kid.
kids. So
Yeah.
talking to them, they gonna tell you like, hey, man, you my idol. I like you, you know, and really being around them, you know, it really motivates you too, cause they like, man, you my favorite boxer, and I'm, you know, in my head, I'm thinking like, man, I ain't really did nothing, but to him, you the world, you everything. So to give back to them would be the best.
That goes to what you was just saying about being able to relate, right?
Absolutely.
If a kid is able to relate to you, to your story, and you're accessible to them,
Absolutely, and that's
right?
the thing.
I could talk to you. You get what I'm saying?
And that's
You
I think
motivate
that's
them more.
Yeah, and I think that's the big difference is I'm accessible. You know, because seeing somebody on TV is different from I can really talk to this dude and he right next to him, not right next to me.
Right.
Well, those are all our questions. I'm going to go ahead and put this on intermission so we can take a picture with the champ and post it out there. Don't forget, we'll be right back. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and do so. We just reached that milestone of 132,000, so we're trucking to the next one, 133,000 now. Please, Cristian, let them know where they can find you.
Instagram, Chris Will, that's CRISWILLL. You know, that's 3 L's. And
3
then
L's.
Well, that's Twitter as well. And then on Facebook, just Cristian Williams. No H.
No H.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
For the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.